as I was saying, guys, the first video there, we had a bit of a technical problems with the phone. So as I was saying, there will give you what? So it will give you 300 300. Let me see there. Okay, so it's 3,600 right? 606. It's 3,000,000 and 600,000. So it's 5 zeros after there. So we have 5 zeros there. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 0, right? Then this is the answer for this, right? I just converted a kilo. For now, first step, if you've been given a question like this, I firstly converted a kilowatt hour, right? I just converted that thing to a kilowatt hour, right? So I just converted that part. Then it says into megajoules, so I must multiply by 10 to the power negative 6. If you can check the common prefix there, mega is there, so it will show you how much you should multiply with there. So it's 10 to the power 6. Then the answer will be, then we multiply it there. Then it will give you, let me just punch it there using my calculator. So it's that thing. Guys, if you have any questions there, you can take my number on my bio and then do it there. Okay, so it give me 3.6 megajoule. You write it there, then the answer is finished like this. You understand? So that's 1.2 there, right? So that's how we do question 1 there. You get your full marks there. So they will give you number 1, they will give you 4 marks for each of this. 1 1 1 1. Number 2, they will give you 3 marks there, right? The first mark they will gonna give you is for converting this into a kilo, right? Since they said kilo, you multiply by 1,000, they give you a mark for times of by 1,000. Then another mark for turning turning hour to seconds, which is 60 times 60. Remember, 1 hour is 60 minutes. So here's the 60. Then we have to convert back to seconds. So 60 times 60, because in a minute there's 60 seconds times 60. Then we have this, right? So now let's do, oh, we're not done with number 1, I mean to say. Then let's do the 1.3. So let's go to 1.3 there. So let's discuss what the question says. Let's do it number 3 there. The question says, determine the force required to accelerate a body with a mass of 300 grams at 5 meters per second squared there, right? So they're talking, but they were looking for force there. So let me remind you, let's talk about what is a force there. So as I was saying, so a force, as we know, a force is an influence that changes the motion of a body or produces a motion or a stress in a free body, right? That's a force there. So a force, like it's when you change, when they say Hebari influences the changes the motion, it means the object, if the object is at one place, if there's something that moves it goes to another place, that's a force there, if it's not moving on its own. So basically that's a force. I won't go into much detail there, so I'm just defining a force there. Then okay, the question is written there. It says, determine the force required to accelerate the body with a mass of 300 grams at 5 meters per second. So whenever you do this kind of a question, guys, you must analyze what you've been given there. So there I've been given a mass, right? So small letter mass, it's 500 grams there, right? And then what else I've been given there? I've been given an acceleration there. A is what? It accelerates at 5 meters per second squared. Alright. So we have mass, we have acceleration there. So as usually, I used to tell people in physics that if you do, I don't know if you've catch my live shows when I was doing physics. I never done this thing, but whenever I was doing physics there, lately I was lastly I was doing force, Newton's law. There we were discussing calculating the frictional force. I was showing learners how to do frictional force grade 11 there, where we talk about static and kinetic frictional forces there. So I showed people how to calculate frictional force. Remember, guys, I also do physics, right? Grade 10, 11, 12, right? So I showed them that first thing that you need to do, same thing applies to EPP there, right? Electrical practices and principle. First thing that you should know is that you must first highlight what you've been given, like I did there. You tell her the mass, point out the mass and the acceleration, and then after that you must check what is being looked for. So basically, I'm looking. The question says find the force. So F is unknown. So they've given me mass. They've given me mass of a body. They've given me an acceleration, but they're looking for their force. That they say the question there is written, it says determine the force, right? So we are looking for the force there. Then you go to your formula sheet there. You go to your formula sheet. I don't know if this question paper has a formula sheet there. Then you go to your formula sheet there. Then you check your formulas there. You check your formulas there. Then you check, you score number 1, number 2, blah blah. As you see, we are here. So F stands for force, mass, acceleration. So I must use this formula there. So it means what? If I'm looking for force, I can use this formula. F equals to ma times a. Right? Then therefore we have, what is my mass? My mass. So my mass is being given in grams, guys. Whenever you calculate the force, or whenever you're doing this kind of questions, remember mass must be calculated in kilogram, right? So must convert this to kilogram there, right? So must convert that thing into a kilogram there. So whenever, remember, wait.